Hi, and welcome to Teacher Time with Mrs. Panza. Today we're going to be working on creating a soup can like artist Andy Warhol. For this Teacher Time, I'm going to show you how to create a soup can within the template that you have in Seesaw. So after you click your response button, it'll bring you to this template here. And to begin, the first thing you want to think about are what colors you want to use and what kind of soup you're going to create. Is it going to be a real kind of soup? Or is it going to be one that you use your imagination and kind of create or make up on your own? After you decide what kind of soup you want to use or create, think about what colors you want to use. Is it going to look like a real soup can that you'd see on the store shelf? Or are you going to use more imaginary colors, especially if you make up your own type of soup? So I think the type of soup that I'm going to create is coffee soup. So I'm going to think of colors. When I think of coffee, I think of the color brown. And there's different tools at the bottom. I'm going to use my marker tool here. And when you click on it, it shows you that there's different circles there, which will give you a wider mark. The bigger the circle, the wider your mark will be when you start coloring. I would recommend picking a smaller circle first, and then if you need to adjust it, you can always make it bigger, but start smaller. Okay, so see, I think I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll come over here. And I'm just going to fill in that space with my finger. And I'm going to switch to a new color down here at the bottom. We'll talk about how to go back over those lines that you cover up the black lines on the template near the end of our teacher time, because some of those might get lost as you're working, and that's okay. Okay, so now I have the basis of my soup can. That I have filled in here. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and think about what kind of soup I'm creating, which I said was coffee soup. So now I'm going to go and put my name at the top here. Panzas. And then there's a blank space, and then it says soup. So I'm going to fill in coffee. Do your best with spelling too. And I'm going to trace over where it says soup down here at the bottom, just to bring that back a little bit. Okay. From there, I'm going to turn this circle actually into a coffee cup with steam coming out. And while I have this tool pulled up, I had mentioned about bringing back some of those lines that maybe you traced over. I'm going to do that now. You don't have to bring back every single line, but bringing back some of those important ones might be helpful in making it look finished. Okay, so now I have my colors for my soup can. I'm going to add some details to make it look a little bit more interesting. I'm going to make that mark a little bigger. That polka dot was a little too small. There we go. So I've got polka dot coffee soup down at the bottom. And I'm going to use this tool. And make some lines at the top. So there you have a soup can that looks similar to Andy Warhol's soup cans that he created using imaginary colors and your imagination. When you're all finished, you're going to click the green arrow and submit it to me. Enjoy creating your soup can.